Okay, this is the second VOD review, or I guess it's the same VOD review, but for the second game. I've switched to X's point of view for this game, so it's just not all chip. Uh, Notably, you'll see X has much higher quality at 720, so we get to see it better. I also turned up the sound a little bit because for some reason in the last video, the audio for your guys' voices was really quiet, even though on my recording it sounded super loud, like when I was doing it. Chip says we're not going to have a defensive hold if we use these two healers. Trans Moira. Well, you have one defensive. You don't have Soundbarrier, but you have Trans. There's the Pharah. She's being damage boosted. Oh, Mercy gets so low. VCAT was just a little bit slow on that draw there. That could be fixed there. If VCAT had gone in now, like right here, because like I said in the last video, it's so easy for a diva. If I'm seeing this, like perfect timing, she just used GA, so she doesn't have it for another, what is it, 2 seconds? Now she's just floating in the air, and in a pretty predictable pattern. Such an easy, but it takes some, yeah, so he dives too late. If he had dived a little bit earlier, she would have been dead. That's all right, just a little slow. There goes the tanks diving together. You'll notice cohesive tank play from them too. Well, he could have ran straight into him if he had done it earlier and killed the Mercy. Because if he killed the Mercy and then dropped straight down and you guys collapsed, that would have been a totally different fight. But he just waited too long. The dive was good. Yeah, that was pretty good. I don't foresee you guys winning this in any way. At least you got out devolted, so. That's not too bad. I mean, just taking the first point in like a minute 10, which is what it's going to be for them, isn't like the end of the world there. It's the second point where you can shave off a ton of time. Here comes Monkey again. They're doing the exact same thing they did last time. So you can run there, X. You should have run last time, and you should have run this time. You agitatedly say you're getting dove by the tanks, but if you use your sprint ability, this is null and void. You just run away, and you just sort of hold your ground, and you die right on the point there. Not to say that like if you had run back and then just looped around the high ground, it would have won because they did a lot of damage at that point anyways. But their tanks are definitely working together. At this point, that's sort of their call, is the two tanks to dive whoever's in the high ground. Hey, you have high ground again. Nice Helix Rocket. Moira was the point blank slurp technique. I like it. And you hold, sweet. Hope you guys can hear yourself. I'll turn it up maybe even a little bit more. Yeah, if they're not touching point, you don't need to worry about it, I suppose. You're getting double dove. 10 health. Nice. You sprinted away that time. Nice. You barely... It was almost too late to sprint away, but you made it. Nice. You killed the tank. Good Helix Rocket. And you have ult too. This should be great. Try to desuit this diva first. Okay. Oh, good pulse bomb to help out your attack visor there. You got lucky that diva didn't DM the whole thing like let you kill that mercy there, because you saw the diva get back in the mech, and then you popped ult and dropped down right next to her. That was a recipe for her to turn right and DM in your face. Yeah, this is going to be rough with the Ryan Roadhog, because now they have a lot of point pressure, and it's going to be hard for you guys to punch through that with a Tracer and a Soldier. Oh. Bummer, just a little bit of slow reaction time to that ult. Took you a little while to change targets there. But you're not playing bad against the pharmacy, I would say. Like, it's just they are playing this pretty well. You know, like, I don't think if I had been playing here, I would have had much more success in this particular point here with how the pharmacy. They're playing very far away, and they're just sort of poking and waiting for the team to do stuff. That's rough. And there's not, like Eichenwald, there's not a good answer for you to close the gap. Okay, I probably would have switched here in full contest mode. I would have gone like Reaper or May or something, because with both tanks alive, still as soldier, you're not gonna turn that around. Your DPS is too low. You're not gonna cut through a hog. I agree with the Zarya Diva not being fantastic. It's not a lot of defense. So Chip calls out triple tank with soldier as the strategy. Doesn't look too bad at all. Soldier's very self-sustaining, so both healers can stay with the tanks to keep them up. And all right, let's cut through this. Oh, I went too far. Whoops. All right, Higgs calls out a speed boost. You wait till you get to the point. Nice. Oh. Okay, that didn't go too well. I'll say first, that's very unfortunate. 100 times you can try this play, and there's not like a diva, I don't think, waiting for you this stairs. But so you see the diva here, and you got to make a decision what you're going to do. Raid boss, little cute little diva. You can fight her, or you can run away. You have a health pack right here, and if you try to fight her, what I would do is, you see she's shooting. She just sprinted to you and shooting her micro missiles. I would run here, use the health pack to mitigate the micro missiles, and then you can fight her. As long as you land a helix rocket on through her armor, you can easily beat her. As long as you dodge some shots, lay down your health pack, or you can run and go back to your team, because she just used her mobility to get down these stairs. So she's gonna stop. Like her flight is gonna end like at the doorway. You can just keep sprinting away, and you kind of sort of decide to do a little of both, which gives you 0 either of them. You start to shoot, you get bumped. Here, let's watch this again. Is there slow motion? Okay, we'll watch in slow motion. Okay, so you see Raid Boss Diva, you say, I'm going to try to fight her. Then you say, never mind, I'm going to lay down a helix, or my healing pad, and then let me run out of my healing pad. So you did. Oh man, that sounds weird in half speed. So you kind of just do the worst of all three. I mean, 2 choices really, and it doesn't end well there. It just goes back to making a decision and sticking to it, what you want to do. Like as soon as you, I'm gonna go back to it one more time. This is important, especially aspect of playing soldier. Uh, Last time, I promise. But as soon as you see her run her jet straight to you, there, you got to stop shooting and run. You can't just stay still. She's gonna do so much damage with her micro missiles, and it takes you too long. You just eat the whole thing. Anyways, all right, let's go back. Let's try this a second time. Okay, so this time they're gonna help you get into place. So Big Boss Diva, who's still up there, looks like, won't just shut you down. That's good. You go in. Tracer's behind. Nice. But you guys absorb. Oh, the pulse bomb actually ended up hitting. Did Mikey drop his shield just when the pulse bomb went off? Or was he just low? I don't know. He might have just been low. Well, they had ults to stop that. They shouldn't need the whole team to escort you to find a high ground when you're playing soldier. I mean, you should find some path to get up there. And if they're devoting a lot of resources to getting you, then the team should win. I'll say that. The monkey is creating space. But now you found yourself forgotten and behind, so that's good. I mean, Diva just uses her bomb? That might have been a fat finger. Okay. Okay, you peek, they know you're there. Now your whole team is here. They're doing the exact same play they did last time. At some point, your tank should drop down to start contesting. Mikey's asking. All right, drop down point. Good start. Here comes tank. Yeah, that's. I mean, I talked about you in person. This is the one I was talking about specifically. When you just gotta run. You're playing soldier because he can sprint, and so if they have both tanks dive up to you here, I mean, first it's monkey, and then here comes Diva. I think you overestimate your ability to survive in these situations because your instinct is not to run, but to plop down your healing station and hope that the 20 healing per second or whatever is going to help you survive two tanks diving you here. Because the other way this works, the alternate reality of this, which is that you just ran away when you got dove, is now both tanks use their mobility abilities to get up to you, and you completely mitigated it by going down these stairs. Instantly, now both tanks are out of position. Chipmunk, who is playing Reaper, has free reign. Chip is free to do whatever. Both tanks are gone. There's no big barrier for him to get past, so he can do whatever he wants. The tanks are going to feel the pressure of how they just mispositioned themselves because you got away. They probably won't even chase you down these stairs if you keep running next. If you had kept running here, they know they don't have their mobility stuff. They're not going to catch you, so they probably turn around, drop back down. You could sprint down the stairs, and you probably could have sprinted right back up and gone back here. And now you have better positioning. Their mobility things are gone, and you can do it. But instead, you just sort of, and again, it's your second time dying in a doorway, where you just sort of plop down your healing stick and just take it all. You just take all the damage and just get deleted. And that's fine if they dive you, X. That's good. That's what you want. That's why you play soldier. You want the tanks to dive you because you can run. You have sprint. That's the point of playing soldier, like over McCree. You have ult. I wouldn't. Ult's pretty good for first points Volskaya. I like Tech Visor can do a lot of work because there's no cover near to the point, so they have to get really far away or eat it. So I think it's a good call staying on soldier here. Yeah, you guys keep all following X here and grouping up as 6. I don't think you all need to always be clumped up together. I understand the idea is like teamwork, but it's giving the other team a really easy way to like play against you because they always know where all of you are. This is good. You've isolated yourself. Zen was definitely gonna have chance there. Yeah, he hadn't used it yet. Fatty Shatty by Reinhardt. That guy's named Poopster. Poopster. Okay, yeah, that two things there. Well, one, you using your sprint ability to survive the situation. Your defense, I thought was pretty decent. Um, that one was them playing well, especially that second point. They played that well. But your offense here was all on you guys almost. I mean, they also played it well. They have a really good strategy. They send their tracer behind, and then their tanks dive up on front. They sort of sandwich you, but that's beatable. First of all, you don't need all six of you within like a 2 meter. Maybe you're trying to stay with Higgs, but like me as soldier, I would stay. I would be. I'm trying to get away from what my team is doing a lot of times because you can just sprint around and create pressure from somewhere else. And so I think if you had, say, maybe the whole team went left side, but you went right side, snuck up behind the soldier and tried to apply pressure there. I mean, a cheeky helix rocket, a couple shots in the helix rocket to the back of the head of the soldier will kill him before he even knows you're there. And if the rest of the team went one way, that I mean, yeah, it was close though. Again, like these guys, I think we're better than them. But we're just a little rusty because we haven't played together for 2 months. So yeah, I don't think it was bad at all. There was some definitely good plays in both videos, and I look forward to hopefully playing these guys again.